Geno can be a blessing to coaches, and I can attest to you to that. I think Geno's special, and so yeah, I think you're spot on with that. I think he's got great leadership qualities. I think everybody is a byproduct of their environment, and I think how Geno came through his career, and you look at the arcs of his career, being a high draft pick and going to New York, and then headed to San Diego, and then kind of almost restarting his career when he got with Pete. But Pete brought him in as a backup. Russell was there, and then all of a sudden, earning the starting job, Russell gets traded, and now Geno gets to show what he can do. There's not a lot of guys that would have shown that resiliency. There's not a lot of guys that would have been persevered through all of that. But I think you can look at him as a younger player, or you could look at him as an older coach and admire the journey that he's been on, and just say, because it's hard to talk the talk if you have never walked the walk. And Geno's been in all those shoes, and I think that's one thing that really he's so relatable to everybody in this program, because he's kind of lived that life. He's been a high draft pick, but he's also been a guy that has been told that a team doesn't want him, and so I think until you actually go through that situation, it's hard to kind of fathom. But the fact that he's done it and come out and to be the way he is now is really a testament to him. He's special, and we're really, really excited that we have him.
I've always revered, Coach Kelly, and I've always thought he's been an excellent coach throughout his career, and a guy who I've, really, wanted to play for, even back then when I was in high school. It didn't work out that way, but, God works in mysterious ways, and here we are today in Las Vegas. And so, being with Chip, you get to know him as a man, know what he's about, outstanding human being, but also just a great mind, and he has a great mind for football and understands how to motivate guys, and I think that's a really good trait that he has.
Honestly, everything different. I feel like everything is different low-key every year. So, different is low-key the big word there, but we making it work. Honestly, it's just coming back in, figuring it out. I guess you could say the staff. They clean house, but like I said, the guys still excited. Everybody's still ready to play, so we gonna make it work. I would give a big nod to Pete, honestly. I don't know how he doing it, honestly. It's got to be some type of drug out there or something. That boy got a lot of energy, man. I truly respect it, how he keep the guys going, because it take a lot to get a lot of grown men moving in the right direction. So every day he got great energy. He real positive, man, so a lot of respect to him.
I think that, me, Daniel, Max, and Colton, we're kind of in a competition at this point, Somebody's going to be the last Oakland Raider, and I think all four of us want it to be us. And so the four of us kind of have a competition going on to see who gets to hold that title. And it means a lot. And I think having been here through the different through the different regimes we've had, the different coaching staffs, the different cities, the different buildings, the different stadiums, I think it's so cool that I'm able to tell a piece of the history of the Raiders, and that I'm able to be here for all of those kind of swinging stories. And so, yeah, I think that it's something that I take a lot of pride in, and I think it's something that definitely impacts the ability to lead on the team, because you kind of really have seen how we got to where we are. And the teams change every year, but there's kind of a story that kind of flows through. And so I'm one of the guys that can really tell that story and impart to the younger guys, like, how great of a position we're in, really. I actually made the big ticket purchase before I signed the deal. All of my plants died, so we just re-landscaped our yard. So shout out to Antonio at Moon Valley Nurseries. So I'm pretty excited that I get to stay here and watch those plants grow up. Because I don't know if you guys have bought plants before, but they're really, really expensive. And so, that was the big ticket purchase. There's a couple of new queen palm trees in the backyard and a couple sweet bay laurels on the side.